Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hola, my name is Emilio Jose Garcia, and I am the organizer of this group and the co-founder of KW Professional Organizers. Today, I scheduled a video to talk about closet organizing tips. I got a few questions from members, and a lot of times we are struggling with clothes, right? We all have to get dressed. We all have to manage all the clothes, the laundry, and all that can be a little bit of a frustration if we don't have a good system, if we don't have a good closet. And the video today is all about helping you doing that. This is the first scheduled video of the group, so I'm very excited to have you guys join me. This is all about you and your struggles, so please feel free to well, you can answer questions too if you want, but feel free to ask anything that you want around your specific challenge that you are facing about your closet. Or if you have a magnificent closet and a really good system, please share how you did it so that other people can get inspired and maybe follow your advice. Okay, so hi Andrea, hi Kathleen. Can you guys hear me well? Can you just say I can hear you or okay, just to make sure that the tech is good, because this is live and I hope I'm not screwing anything up. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, so how to get started with this? That's one of the main challenges that a lot of people has. And yesterday I read a few comments of people who said, oh, I have a lot of clothes. Okay, perfect. So it seems that you guys can hear me well. So how to get started is sometimes a little bit challenging, especially if you have a lot of clothes. That's why we have helped a lot of people declutter their closet, and the first thing that we always do is always ask, why are you doing this? Okay, what's the final goal? What's your final destination? What do you want to see? Like, if you could snap your fingers and see your closet finish, how does it look like? What are your current frustrations right now when it comes to your closet? Is it having too many things that you can't access things easily? Is it maybe, hi Salina, thank you for joining. Is it maybe you just don't know how to set things up? Maybe your closet is like the regular one hanging bar, one shelf, and that's it, and you can't optimize the vertical space on it. Think about how you like to store things. Some people like using dressers and drawers and fold things the Marie Kondo way. Some other people love hanging everything. Some people like having shelves. So think about your own style. Like, how do you function well? What style fits you best? Because understanding this is going to help you with the maintenance aspect of it. Okay? It doesn't make sense for us to help you organize a closet the way we think it should be, but then when we leave, then you are left at home having to maintain a system that you don't like or you don't enjoy or you don't do it. So that's why it's very important to understand, how do you function? What do you like doing? Are you a hanging person? Are you a shelf person? Are you a drawer person? How do you function best? Okay? So the next thing that we always do is look at the volume. How many clothes do you have, and how much storage space do you have in your closet? Because if you see that there is way more volume in clothes than storage space you have in your closet, the main challenge that you are going to face is finding permanent homes for all your clothes. Basically, you won't be able to fit everything back in your closet. If that's the case, we always recommend decluttering first. And what happens, honestly, 95% of the times, is that when we declutter, our clients, you may get rid of a lot of things that you no longer need, you no longer like, you no longer wear. And there is a say that say we wear 20% of the things that we have in our closet, and 80% are just sitting there. And it's true, I observe myself, and sometimes just the convenience of just grabbing what I know it's comfortable and I like wearing, just it's easier to do that than rather to look at the rest and think, okay, what can I wear tomorrow? Sometimes I do have the inspiration and the motivation to do it, and I'm the kind of person who will do it at nighttime, because in the morning I'm not a morning person, so I don't want to make a lot of decisions in the morning. But if I don't do that, I always go to the same things because they are comfortable, they fit me well, I know them very well, and I don't have to think too much. Okay? So Salina says, more clothes because some are seasonal. Okay, let's talk about the seasonal, because that's something that we all also face when we are helping people, and you may face having seasonal clothes that you are not wearing right now. If you don't have enough storage space to keep everything in there, we always recommend to put the seasonal clothes away in a different space. Why? Because it doesn't make sense for you to crowd your closet space with clothes that you are not wearing right now. Okay, so try to use again, every situation is going to be unique. Your home is going to be different from someone else's home. We always look at ideas about if we could have, first we declutter. So that's the first thing, because honestly, don't think about how are you going to organize things before decluttering, because you don't know the volume, you don't know what you are keeping, and you don't know how much you are dealing with. So first thing is decluttering. So take everything out of the closet, put it on your bed, put it on a surface, try to group things together, try to group pants with pants, t-shirts with t-shirts, socks with socks, try to group everything together and then go through those things. When you have all the pants together and you see how many you have, you can then put a number that you feel well. Like for some people, that's 3 pants. For some people, 20. For some people, 100. I don't care about the number. That's your decision, okay? But you have to make sure that you keep the things that you are going to wear, the things that you feel inspired, the things that fit you well and you feel comfortable wearing. Okay, so define the number and then declare all the rest. Things that don't fit you, things that you don't like, things that you just don't wear. Try to make a decision about those things and put them aside into a donation pile. If you run into things that are emotional, are sentimental, and you don't know yet, create a maybe pile and put those things in there, because the longer you do this process, the more decision making you make, your muscle of making decisions is going to get stronger, and you're going to be able to go back to those maybe things and you're going to be able to make more confident decisions. Okay, so go through that, start separating what you are decluttering, what you no longer need, put it in a bag, in a bin, in a box, somewhere that you will be able to take. Maybe not now because things are closed, but you will be able to put those aside somewhere else, and when you have the chance, you are going to donate them, give them to a friend, sell them, whatever you want to do with that, that's fine, but they don't belong in your closet anymore. Okay, so once you do that and you do the decluttering process, you will end up having the final volume of things. That's when you will look at the volume versus how much storage space you have, and that's when you can do a second decluttering. Meaning, a lot of times we see people doing this. They do the pre-decluttering, we call it pre-decluttering, and then they get rid of everything that they know for sure doesn't fit, I don't like, I don't wear. And then they are left with way less volume, but then they still feel like, I think I can do better here. I think I can still downsize a little bit more. And that's when they go back again to the things that they decided to keep. And when you have 10 pair of pants and you have to decide, you just told yourself, I want to have 6 pair of pants is a good number for me. So that's when you can make a really confident decision. Look at those pair of pants and say, you know what, I'm keeping these 6, and these 4, I can get rid of them. And that's when you are finding your happy balance. And now with that volume of clothes, you're going to be able to go to your closet and have everything nicely displayed, everything easily accessible. Your laundry time is going to be way easier because you won't have so many things to wear. You are going to be not forced, but it's going to be nicer because you're going to be able to do laundry more often because you don't have a lot of clothes. So laundry time is going to be way easier to maintain. And you're going to be wearing the things that you love. That 20%, it's going to become 100%. You are going to wear 100% of the things that you have. If you want inspiration about this, there is a cool project called Project 333. It's from a very nice woman. She has a website. If you want to know the website, just say, I want to know the website of Project 333. Just do a quick search too, and you will find a lot of information. But this person was wearing 33 items for 3 months. And she was just rotating things in a way that no one really noticed what she was wearing. No one really noticed that she was repeating a lot, and her closet was very minimalist. She felt way better, and she has made a whole business out of this because millions of people around the world have felt inspired to follow the same technique. So that's something that you can do, okay? At the end of this post, we are going to share one TV segment that we did with CTV. It's gonna be Samantha talking about tips to help you like declutter your closet. And I'm going to share Judy's story. I don't know if you have watched it, but we helped Judy go through her entire apartment. And on episode 5, we do her bedroom. So you will see Judy facing a huge amount of clothes. You will see us helping her declutter those clothes, go through the process of, okay, what do you want to keep? What do you want to let go? How much storage space you have? How can we set this up so that you feel inspired? And she loves clothes. So she has a hard time deciding about clothes, and clothes is, the bedroom was by far the most difficult and challenging space in her entire apartment. So you can see the entire episode is like 40 minutes long, and you will see the whole process and how we help her go through this. So I'm pretty sure it will help you go through your own closet. Okay, do you guys have any questions right now about everything that I said? More clothes, because so once you have decluttered and once you have decided what kind of style you want to follow, if you don't have enough shelves, for example, if you are a shelf person and you don't have enough shelves in your closet, that's when we have to create new homes in there. How do we do that? By measuring and by installing the things that you may need. That's the time that you can decide, you know what, I need to have 3 extra shelves on my closet to make sure that I can be able to maintain this system. Or I'm going to get a dresser because I love drawers, and sometimes we put the dresser inside the closet. Sometimes people love hanging everything, t-shirts, dresses, pants, everything is hanging. So we need to add an extra bar. That's when that installation aspect can come in handy. Again, every situation is unique. If you have specific questions, just snap a photo of your closet, share it with us. I'm happy to give you my advice. But so many times people are able to make work what they have, and they are able to have a way nicer closet with what they already have. They don't have to change anything. And the fact of them decluttering everything that they no longer need help alleviate all that pressure of, I have to get dressed, it takes me forever, laundry time is a nightmare because I have so many things, I don't know what to wear, I'm stressed. Whatever frustrations you may be facing can be eliminated with this process. Okay, makes sense so far? Can you say yes, no? Yes, I hope I'm not talking to no one here. Is this making sense? Is this helping you get started with your closet? Is there any challenge that you may foresee happening when you are getting started? Waiting a few seconds. So one thing that I'm going to share also in the comments below is access to a free training that we have created, and it's a free training that we share the method that we follow to declutter any space. You can apply this to a closet, you can apply this to like a garage, and it's the 3 steps that we always follow: the awareness and plan piece, the action, and then the maintenance aspect of it. So I will add the link below in case you want to watch it. It's free, and then at the end, if you need extra help, we will share a few options that you can join if you want to. But the training itself, it's gonna be enough information for you to help you follow that process and to help you get started. Okay, so I don't see any other questions. Can I ask, Salina, you were mentioning yesterday that you were facing the problem of having too many clothes and maybe not having enough space to display them. Is that still, were you able to move past that? I'm not putting you on the spot, but I just want to use a real case scenario because I'm happy to share examples, but sometimes if I'm sharing something that you can relate to, it's more helpful than me trying to like come up with something. Something that we also will say now is a great time to get this done. Why? Because majority of us are at home. We are not allowed to go out as much. We are not allowed to socialize, and we have a lot of time in our hands. A lot of people are working from home. Some people are not even working anymore, so they have a lot of extra time. That I know it's a bad situation. I know there are a lot of negatives, but there are also a lot of positives that you can look at. And one of the positives that a lot of people are taking advantage is that now is the right time to get those things that you didn't have enough time before done. So that when this crazy situation is finished, you are all set to take full advantage of going back full on. without having all this clutter, all these frustrations. You may also have extra help at home because maybe your family members are around, if you have family members, so they may be able to help you, and you may be able to help each other and make it like a fun activity. We have done this with families. We have one time we helped two kids and the mom to do their bedrooms at the same time. It was funny because Samantha and myself were there. We were going from room to room, and then we were helping them get started with the first step, that was, okay, let's decide how you want to have things. Are you a shelf person? Are you a dresser person? Deciding that, and then doing the decluttering, so putting everything in one place, and then having them decide what is it that you know for sure you no longer need, or where, put it in this pile, and then we'll come back, and then we'll go to the daughter, to the son, and then to the mom, and then they will do that process, and then they will go back. And it was fun, see each other doing it, and in like 3 or 4 hours we were able to help the three of them at the same time do their entire closet. And it was very interesting to see the differences. So the son, he was a shelf guy. He didn't want to use hanging, and he didn't want to use drawers. The daughter, she was a hanging girl. She really loved hanging everything except the underwear and socks that they were in a dresser. And the mom was a mixture. So it was very interesting to ask them, what do you like doing? And then seeing that the closet was set up in a different way. So when we asked them, they had the opportunity to share what they want to see and participate in the process. They were able after to maintain things way easily because they created the system themselves and they were excited. And we decluttered a lot, but they felt confident doing it because they knew by the end of this process, I'm going to have what I want to see in my closet. So this is just an example of how you can use these times to involve others to do this process together. You could also involve a friend. I know you can go in person to do it, but you can have a WhatsApp, Google Hangouts, Skype video call. You can set the phone on a little tripod or on a set of books pointing at the closet, and then you can do it together with your friend at the same time. And you can actually show the outfit that you are deciding about, and your friend can tell you, bah, you don't look nice on that, or that's a keeper. And you can do that with each other, and that can be something fun to do. I don't know, I'm just brainstorming ideas to help you make this process fun, because we have found that at the end of the day, the decluttering process needs to be fun. If you don't find this fun, if you don't find this inspired, if you can't find a reason why you are doing this that gets you excited and motivated, most likely you are going to give up. You're gonna put your clothes in there and then you're gonna just give up because it's gonna be very overwhelming. If you have that motivation piece, if you know what you want to see, and if you have a little bit of extra help and support, maybe watching this video, maybe having a friend helping you, maybe dropping a comment here and us, one member commenting back, those little pieces will help you stay accountable, will help you stay motivated, and hopefully finish this project. Okay, I think we are getting to the end of the talk. If you guys don't have any questions, that's fine. You can always add them after if you want. Again, I'm here to help you and other members. If you have any feedback, if you have any tips, it will be great if you can share them. I think I shared the main takeaways that I will do if I were helping you. Again, the more specific questions you make, the more specific answers you will get. And if you feel brave enough, just share some photos and we are here to help you, okay? Also, I wanted to ask, I want to schedule live videos at least once a week, and I'm concerned about the timing because a few members said that they couldn't make it because they are on the other side of the world. Like one person was in Australia and they said, that's midnight here. So what time frame would you say works for you? If you can drop in the comments where you are located, what time, we are on Eastern Standard, so Toronto time. If you can drop me what time frame you are on and what time may work for you, I can try and play around with the timing so that you guys can join easily. And if it comes to the point that it's undoable, I am happy to maybe schedule 2 live videos a week and then maybe do one at one time frame and the other one and another one, so that you guys have at least one option to join live. Okay, so feel free to share in the comments what works best for you, and I'll try my best to make it work. And if there are any specific topics that you want to learn more about, please share it too, because it doesn't make sense for me to just try to guess. it's easier if you just tell me what you want to see, what you want help with, and I will try my best to create content just for you guys. Okay. Well, I don't see any. Let me see. Oh wait, I was missing a lot of comments. Sorry. Oof, I didn't scroll down. Okay, maybe pile makes good sense to keep the process moving. Yeah, Vijana, that makes total sense. So what we normally do, even if you don't have enough space on your bed, sometimes we use the floor, sometimes we use tables, we use masking tape sometimes if you have a lot of different categories. Like, but making piles, it's really, really, really helpful. Okay, spread out the things so that you can see them easily, and then divide them in the categories that make sense to you. For some people, will be pants, t-shirts, dresses, like the last project that we did, that is gonna be another TV segment. Hopefully, I don't know when it's gonna come out, but her categories were casual summer, work summer, casual winter, work winter, comfy home. So you see the different categories. That's what makes sense to her, and that's how we divided the closet. And she was a hanging person, so what we did, we used different color hangers, and then every category was a different color hanger, and it was so cool. I have a couple of photos that hopefully when that segment is out, it's gonna be on CTV. You guys can see the end result, but if you want to see the before and after, put them below, and I will share it with you. Okay.